Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today, let's predict the price trend of Palantir stock. I am a swing investor, and I will not consider the price changes of a stock 1 month later. This channel only makes short-term price predictions for stocks, usually 1 to 3 weeks. Welcome to subscribe to this channel. Palantir stock fell sharply by 7.7% on Thursday. The trading volume on that day was higher than the previous 3 trading days. This shows that as the stock price adjusted sharply downward, capital outflowed from the market at an accelerated rate, but at the same time, there seemed to be long capital entering the market to buy the bottom, but the amount was limited. After the close of Thursday, the stock had fallen back to the level of a week ago, which is obviously very unfavorable for the bulls. This means that even if the stock price rebounds, the bulls will face greater selling pressure because a lot of resistance has been formed in the area above the current price. The data shows that the net capital outflow amount of the stock has been significantly enlarged in the past 4 days, indicating that a large amount of funds have flowed out of the market this week, especially in the past 2 days. This reflects that the bullish sentiment of the stock has declined significantly, and the signal of capital selling is very obvious. We can see it through the 30-minute chart of the stock. In the past 5 days, bulls have tried to push the stock price higher, but they were sold off by bears, and this process released a large number of transactions. There should be a lot of money flowing in and out of the market, but in the end it seems that bears have the upper hand. Although bears are not completely in control of the situation, bulls seem to be in a disadvantageous position. It is worth noting that the stock had a significant pull-up action on May 13th with a large volume of transactions. But at the close of Thursday, the stock price had fallen back to the starting position of the recent uptrend. This means that the stock is currently facing great pressure to pull back, and bulls may be losing ground. If the stock price rebounds at the current position, obviously, it will face the dual selling pressure of profit-making capital and locked-in capital. In the absence of major positive news, the stock price rebound does not seem to have much room. Through the position distribution of the stock, we can see that after several weeks of chip turnover, the stock currently has accumulated a large number of positions in the $119.20 to $135.10 area. As mentioned earlier, a large amount of capital should have exited the market here. The current price of the stock is at the bottom of this area. This means that if the stock price rebounds, it will face greater resistance. It is worth noting that the stock's position volume in the area below $119 has also been significantly reduced in the past 3 weeks, which means that part of the long capital that entered the market at a low level has exited the market, which is seen as a negative signal. This means that the stock may have lost the momentum for further gains. Earlier, the New York Times reported that Palantir is helping to integrate sensitive government data in accordance with the Trump administration's executive order to promote cross-agency data sharing. Several Republican lawmakers have warned that the data may be abused. Representative Warren Davidson likened the project to a digital ID card and warned that it has a historical pattern of abuse. Others, including Senator Mike Rounds and Representative Nancy Mace, have also expressed concerns about the risks of centralizing medical, financial, and personal information to federal agencies. Some Democrats have also called for stricter supervision and restrictions on Palantir's contracts. Palantir CEO Alex Karp strongly refuted the media's report in an interview with CNBC, calling it ridiculous and accusing the New York Times of knowing nothing about technology and spreading panic. He insisted that Palantir's platform is secure and designed to prevent illegal surveillance, and said the criticism was due to the company's success and growing popularity in the federal government. Despite these assurances, political pressure appears to be increasing. Lawmakers are reportedly considering legislation to block or limit the company's role. Earlier, Palantir raised its full-year earnings forecast and reported strong revenue growth in the government and commercial sectors. Nevertheless, Investors' reactions reflect their concerns that political scrutiny could affect future contracts. In addition, Palantir's current price-to-earnings ratio of 560 is also one of the reasons that limit its further rise in stock prices, and is also the reason why some Wall Street analysts have lowered their target prices for the stock. In the past 3 months, 12 analysts have given Palantir's stock a comprehensive rating of hold. Among them, the buy rating accounts for only 25%, even lower than the 33.3% sell rating. These analysts gave Palantir's stock an average price target of $100.90, with a highest price target of $150 and a lowest price target of $40. Let's go back to the daily chart of the stock. Thursday's sell-off may not cause the stock price to enter a direct downtrend, but it does send a negative signal and puts the bulls at a disadvantage. In the absence of major negative news, the bulls may push the stock price to rebound, but the rebound may be limited. After 2 waves of selling in the recent period, it seems that the stock's uptrend has ended and the stock price may slowly enter a downtrend. Due to the lack of catalysts for further gains, even if the stock price rebounds, it is expected to be difficult to break through the recent high. I think the stock may lose about 10% from the current price. This means that the stock price may pull back to around $108. If the profit capital has already exited the market, the stock price will most likely pull back deeply before the next wave of uptrend of the stock. In addition, there is still a lot of uncertainty outside the current market, which will also inhibit the willingness of capital to intervene. Okay, guys, this is my price prediction for Palantir stock. Thank you for watching. If you agree with my analysis, please share and subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video.